my Discord message? Yeah. The diamonds one is the most kind of important, probably.
What's up, folks? It's me, your regularly scheduled Stately, and we're here on Play.1MC3.com on the tribal server, to be specific. Hey, Flyboy, what's going on, man? How are you? So let's play some Minecraft. That's always fun, right? I mean, that is kind of why we're here, I suppose. I think today I'm going to start off with a couple of quests, because I haven't done any in a couple days, and I kind of feel like hitting something today. So let's go ahead and park some valuables. I'm not planning on going into the wilderness, but you know, better safe than sorry. I'll park my one valuable, I guess, is what I meant to say. And I only need one arrow because infinity bow. I don't always take my infinity bow when I go out into the wilderness. I usually just grab a regular bow, grab some arrows, but like I said, we're not going into the wilderness. We are going to, I think, find a village. I still have this delusion that someday I might find myself a village to become mayor of, so let's take a look at the map. And again, I am going to minimize the number of times I have to tab in and out here. I know it doesn't look good on stream and the screen goes blank for a little while, so I'll try to keep it to an absolute minimum, but I do need to pull up my map real quick, so bear with me briefly while I open this up and center it on myself, and we'll zoom out a bunch so we can actually get a view of any potential villagers. So there's kind of a problem with this map, and it's not a huge issue, but there are not many villages inside of the outer realm. They all seem to be out in the wilderness, and there are quite a few in the wilderness. The only one that I see that might be convenient as a place to go try to conquer is northwest of here, maybe 1450 minus 350. So let's go check that out. That's going to be west and a little bit north of spawn, and it's kind of isolated, so maybe we're lucky. Yeah, I'll come check out your house later on during the stream, Flyboy. I'd be happy to. Alright, let's head on out and see what we can find. This village has already got a mayor. Mason managed to get his hands on it, and he's already started walling it off. Nice design too. It's looking good. I'm sure the villagers are happy to have you as a mayor. And crap, hold on one second. Try that again. There we go. What? I'm sure you're a very good mayor, and you're making their village pretty. That'll make them happy. I wasn't being sarcastic. You know what I should take? My horse. OBS Studio. That is correct. I think pretty much everybody uses OBS these days. 'Cause horse. And maybe after we've done a couple quests, we can get started on a little bit of road building. And I had fun playing ToyBox last night, so I think we'll try to do that again. Yeah, it's just an animated image. Yeah, nothing special. Just a cool little touch. I thought it was neat. All right, this guy's mine, the black one. Oh, that's right. The stables, thankfully, are temporary, but they really need some work because I can't even see where I'm going here. All right, I'm just gonna have to push them out, I guess, and then get on. I don't have any leads, not for lack of, you know, slime balls, because, man, there are a lot of slime balls on this map. Will you stop trying to give me advice on how loudly to speak and which plugins to use and which animations I can and can't use? I'm sure it's all terribly well intentioned, but it's absolutely infuriating. Alright, let's go find this village. I'm hoping they have a decent number of quest givers there. I've tried to make sure that every village has at least a couple. Much better. This is our portal, by the way. If you need nether access is affordable. Thanks to the Knights of Ni, who offer it at a perfectly decent price of 10 Q-Bucks. That's this door right here. Actual members, of course, can get in around the back. We have the Knights of Ni door here. Let's check and see if we've made any money yet. This is all going to go into the community chest, of course, and I think I owe a kickback to Dragon Gamer because he provided the portal block. 8. So we sold 1. You're a banana? That's hilarious. I am not a banana. Let's see. West and north. Mostly west. I'm gonna have to like dig a hole for the horse to stay in, I think, because like I said, I don't have any leads on me. I do have slime balls. I should have just made one, but that would involve planning, and we all know how good I am at that. What the hell? Oh, that's a little lag spike, I guess. I did take some damage there for some reason. Oh, whatever. It wasn't serious. Maybe. Not really a fan of the drama. I don't know, I saw like 3 people on Elvish earlier today. But hey, new stuff. People like new stuff. Can you blame them? New stuff is awesome. Alright, this is test of my horsey jump skills. Not bad. Still kind of hard to get around here. Big old chasm, too. Like I said, I don't have a lead, so if I like have to go through the water, I kind of have to push them through the water. And I like to avoid that. Well, I have failed at avoiding that. Alright, there we go. Why'd you leave in the first place, Hunter? Did you get a better offer? Horses are nice, but you can't go the same places with horses as you can on foot. And I can't leave them here. I'm kind of stuck with them now. Take it easy, Phoenix. See you next time. There, I think I can cross here. Did birds recruit you into his clan? Alright, you can rejoin, but you're gonna be a level 1 member. Loot crate, 1543, 1330. That's not that far. Yeah, it's still close to 2,000 blocks. But let's let's take a look. Why not? We can afford a little detour to a loot crate. Oh. I kind of like just riding around on horses on a Friday. It's a relaxing way to spend a Friday. Yeah, I'm usually pretty patient, Nikki, but I'm a little tired today, and I'm not really in the mood, no matter how well-intentioned it is. I'm hoping for a red crate today. I have a couple of red crate keys and no red crates to open with them. What? Is your application still open? Welcome back, Hunter. And in fairness to everybody else, I didn't mention this explicitly, but Hunter did give all of this stuff back that he took when he left the clan before asking to rejoin. So, a degree of redemption there.
Honor.
There you go. A couple hours ago, Black Crate appeared. Nether or the end? Did anybody get it? I don't know if I'm brave enough to go to the Nether in search of a Black Crate. Is... oh dear. In the Nether. My horse is clearly not fast enough. I'm getting past. Well, if you can't be faster... No one got it? Do you still have the coordinates? Did anybody jot them down, maybe? Obviously, the compass and waypoints won't work in the Nether. The black crates are always going to be harder to find. Oh, it's getting dark. I hope somebody sleeps. Are we at least getting close here? We're really kind of not. We're still 1,000 blocks out. Oh well. This is maybe quixotic. But I kind of just want to see if I can get my hands on a crate. Oh, and now we're in a forest. Yeah, I see that Psycho's, I think, in front of me, and I'm kind of stuck here. So maybe I'll leave that to better navigators than myself. What the hell is going on? Oh. Sorry, I'm getting a lot of screen glare. I didn't close my curtains right, and I can't see a damn thing. Wait, is my horse dead? No. Oh, jeez. But I'm close to death, and finding him again would be a bit of a problem. Alright, it's daytime and nothing's shooting at me, so let me get my curtains real quick, and then I'll be back. That's better. But I am kind of stuck here, and I'm way behind on getting to the crate. So I'm going to go back to plan A, which is to head towards that village. And maybe I'll get lucky and find another crate. Thank you for voting, Snicks. I appreciate it. You're at 128 votes already. You've been voting religiously, man. Thank you. Very cool. Remember, guys, the stream gets us new players, but we also get a lot of new players through voting, just to help raise our visibility on the Minecraft server lists. And to be honest with you, I'm not a huge fan of those server lists, but you gotta play some of the meta. I've tried to avoid it completely, and that hasn't always worked out terribly well. I found somebody's little base here. Not sure whose. It's pretty practical. Basically a fortress with a garden on top. Seems to be a popular design for these one-chunk bases. Oh well, I missed that jump up. Alright, I'll just push you over to the other side. Squid head? Yeah, sometimes you'll have a crappy red crate and sometimes you'll have an awesome green crate. That's just kind of the nature of the beast. Apex, thank you as well for voting. You're coming along there too with 130 vote total so far. And it looks like Psycho got the crate. I was definitely not going to win that race. Take it easy, Flyboy. See you next time. Pretty good turnout today. It's always kind of quiet on Fridays compared to other days. People are pretty tired on a Friday and they just want to sit down and do nothing. If you're watching on Twitch or YouTube, by the way, folks, welcome. My name's Stately, and I'm here on play.1mc3.com. We run a Minecraft server here. We have for about 2 years now. It's public, so you're welcome to join us. And if you don't want to, join me here on Twitch daily at 6, or YouTube, same. I stream simultaneously on both. Check this out. I haven't seen this before. That's kind of neat. Cool design. You can have 5 total votes per day. There are 5 sites where we're registered. And you can vote once on each of them. Is that what you were asking? Alright, so we are heading due north, correct? Really? Really, horse? It's not a bad horse, don't get me wrong. This is a decent horse, but it's no thoroughbred. Alright, we're right about at the village. It should be on the other side of this mountain. It's a bit of a mountain. Would horse racing make an interesting ToyBox minigame? I guess there's the problem that you don't know what kind of horse you're going to end up with, and it could be good, it could be bad. It would be a lot more luck than skill, either way. Hey, we found the place. For some reason, my horse keeps rearing for no obvious reason.
Yeah, that happens a lot to me too. I don't know if it's a stutter in the game or what.
I'm not sure. Maybe it's just horse behavior that I've never noticed before. Vlad Dimon, poison potatoes. And I do have those at base, but jeez. Actually, I'm not even sure I do. Can somebody close to HQ see if we still have 2 poison potatoes in the quest items chest? Because it's entirely possible somebody else picked them up. Loki Centauro. Hay bale, that's an easy one. There's a golem in here together with Mariadak Aswani, who wants 16 gunpowder. I can do that too. Could you set those aside for me? So I need gunpowder, I need hay bale, and I need 2 poisonous potatoes. So I'll ride on back, I'll get those supplies, and then I'll come back out here. I think I'll take the desert this time though, because navigating over those hills was kind of tough, and it looks like the desert's going to be a little easier. What roof did I park my horse on? I parked it on a roof, which seemed smart, but I'm not sure.
So what'd you say?
Roof.
Poisonous, 2 poisonous potatoes?
2 potatoes, 3 hay bales, and 16 gunpowder. And if anybody else wants to come out here with me and turn in a couple of those quests, feel free.
I haven't seen, or we don't have enough gunpowder.
I might have enough gunpowder on my own, but if I don't,
you could probably
I'll
get
do
the wheat there at the.
Yeah, 3 hay bales isn't hard. We have plenty of wheat. I don't have privileges to break stuff here though.
Because you're not the mayor.
I'm not the mayor. I parked my horse on the roof here. What happened? What did I miss? Am I like completely confused? Is there another rooftop that I'm not seeing?
That's bizarre. I watched you park him.
I think I need to relog. This is kind of the same glitch you occasionally get with boats, I think. So let me just go to the lobby and back, and we'll see if he reappears.
Let's all go to the lobby.
Let's all go to the lobby. /tribal. You guys don't have to come to the lobby. Oh, for crying out loud. Slashies with the slashies. See, there he is. He was invisible. And now he's not. Now he's neatly parked exactly where he should be. Because he's a good horse. Now I'm just waiting for the game to actually start moving again. Everything's going great today, folks! I don't know. I think I did that thing where you crash while trying to load all the data. Okay, well, we'll just restart Minecraft. It's all good. I'm sure my 2 million viewers will be very disappointed.
Horribly.
Right? My record-breaking viewership. And I need to pull the map back up because that thing accidentally closed. Alright guys, bear with me. I will be right back after I recover from this minor, teeny tiny, itty bitty little crash. Assuming I can get anything to work today. Which is seeming increasingly unlikely. Alright, I think we're good. I think we're showing up on the actual stream again. And there's a burning zombie after. And he got his proverbial just desserts / map. Stately. Back in business, folks. Sorry for the inconvenience there. You have spoken to. Oh, he wants zombie bandit flesh. Alright, I'm gonna ob myself and fix this. I'll do it later, it's no big deal. I mean, he's accessible. He's not easily accessible, but he's accessible. Oh, wait. Now I'm stuck. Alright, I gotta op myself, because otherwise somebody else could get stuck here too. Op is the only way I can break blocks, and I don't normally play as op because I end up accidentally breaking stuff that I shouldn't occasionally, and it's just easier to have the normal privileges that everybody else has. I'm also trying to get some levels going here, because I want to enchant my sword and soon hopefully go mining for some diamonds and get some decent armor, because what I have right now is not optimal. It's not optimal. Alright, it's not pretty, but it'll do. Okay, alright. Can somebody sleep, please? Oh, thank you. Whoever just did that, I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Let's go rescue our horse from the roof. And we'll come back with the supplies for a couple of these quests. We need to be heading east, mostly. Keeping the taiga on the right-hand side. That's pretty decent navigational instructions right there. That's too far away. I'm not even going to bother with that one. Not for a green crate.
How much zombie bandit flesh did that one want?
6. I have 5, but I mean, once I turn in the other stuff, I might just go and accept the quest and go find the nearest zombie bandit location. They're not generally far. I moved all of the iron to the vault.
Yeah, I need a vault key when you...
Have I not already
back.
given you the new vault key?
I left last night before you could give it to me.
Understood. Alright, I did make an extra copy.
Okay.
So, somebody told me that there was an exploit with the chests. I mean, not like what we discussed yesterday, but something where you can actually unlock locked chests that you shouldn't be able to. Anybody have any details on that? Because all I ever get is vague innuendo.
Oh, I didn't even hear it.
5 Q-Bucks. That's not bad. 5 Q-Bucks is nice. What, you gave them to me? Is that why they're in my inventory right now? Because I didn't leave with any Q-Bucks. I think right now we're simply not going to give anybody a vault key. If you need anything more valuable than iron, you can just ask myself or Joker. My plan, we talked about this yesterday in some detail. Sorry, I know I'm doing the tabbing out constantly thing again. I'm trying not to. Thank you for voting, Siggy. No, it hasn't. No, it hasn't. Not sure what you mean, Hunter.
Psycho said YouTube has crashed, and Hunter said no, it hasn't.
Oh, I see. Okay. I missed that. It's not unignore, is it? It's just toggle. Double. There we go. Let's try this again. Okay. Hey, pretty black horse here if anybody wants one. Coordinates minus 1214, just east of spawn, I think. And I got turned around. GG. I'm now heading west, and I'm supposed to be heading east. And south. Was I trying to get around this? Was that my plan? My brilliant and cunning plan? I might be too incompetent to actually play Minecraft today. It really is one of those days. I mean, more incompetent than I normally am.
You know, you are a man. You could stop and ask for directions, but... sheesh.
You know I'm a man. I cannot stop and ask for directions.
I know.
It's physically impossible for me to stop and ask for directions.
It's like physically painful.
It actually hurts. One of the nice things about riding around in a horse, you don't have to stop or slow down to eat.
Yeah, same way with boat and minecart.
Yeah. I'm going the wrong way again. Yeah, it's a little dude waving. How do I keep... Every time I turn around, I'm going the wrong way. I'm telling you, man, this is almost comically inept. Oh, that's hilarious. He was banned. Ah, I almost jumped in the water. Let's see if I can get around here without dismounting. There we go. Welcome back, Sneaks. And I think from here we need to go down this way. I'm not convinced that the horse is faster. I would have been able to navigate a lot more easily without it. You know, we need to get to the end soon, too. Can you somehow get the stuff you grinded for? I don't know, man. It's just one of those days that everybody just keeps asking me for stuff. What stuff did you grind for? I'm not even sure what you mean. Alright, well, we're gonna have to push him through the water here. Come on, horsey. Play nice. Alright, should be a clear shot to the west from here. I'm sorry, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know why you think I would have stuff that you grinded for. Don't believe it, Psycho. They're not highly trained monkeys. They're interns. They're like monkeys who've just started on their summer internship. No, I didn't say they were monkeys. I just said they weren't highly trained. What do you think? Are we there yet? We actually are almost there. This is Mason's village. Whatever. I don't know what server you're talking about. I don't know why you think I'd have it. I have no idea what you're on about. This is why we filed tickets instead of pestering me during the stream. Or we're supposed to. Ah, gravity! Are you grinding over at the zombie grinder? I think I'm just gonna walk, because this, I can't imagine this being faster. Alright. Horse has been safely returned.
Here you go, Staley.
Oh, the poisonous potatoes, thank you. Oh, you got everything ready. Thanks. Hold on, wait. Come back here and I'll grab that key for you.
Oh, cool, yeah.
I think I have it in my... Actually, I might have it in my key box.
Yeah, I have a bunch of stuff in my house that I locked away because I couldn't get into the vault, so I'm gonna go get it and put it in.
Okay, it's not in my key box. I'll look. I don't know if you... If I still have backups going back to 2016. It's not impossible. Hey, Dragon Slayer, how you doing, man? You are welcome to join us here. We are a public server, so hop on in, play.1mc3.com. Yeah, I have my own in my key vault, but I had the one that I made for you on the table there. And if you have a sec one of these days, could you go and rekey the chest at the nether portal with that key? So if you'd like to join us, come on over to play.1mc3.com. We're currently on our tribal server. There's a brand new game mode that I've been working on for far longer than I will wish to admit. But it's basically clan-based with quests. Okay, so that's the new Knee Vault key. The new Knee Vault key! Yes, it is. Hey, and tribe members, remember, this is our default spawn point right now. And one of you, any of you, maybe Ruben or Fly or Hunter, if you'd like to fill these up with supplies, that would be great. I'd like to have like 5 or 6 full sets of armor, weapons, and maybe 5 or 6 stacks of food in here at all times. So whoever volunteers to do it will be responsible for filling it up and making sure it stays more or less filled. I just want to have emergency supplies that we can grab right away if we have to rush out somewhere after we die. Don't want to have to look around. Well, you don't all have to do it. Talk amongst yourself and decide who's going to do it. So the other thing that I want to check is my personal supplies for gunpowder. Volunteer. The second one is closer. It's just 2 E's at the end rather than 1. But you're getting there. Gunpowder. I do not have any to speak of. Please what? What are you asking for now? Excuse me if I'm a little hostile today, but I've been streaming for about 20 minutes and people just keep asking me for stuff. Thanks for the white knighting, Rube. I guess it doesn't really count as white knighting, huh? Seriously, though, don't mind me. I'm just a little grumpy today. But yes, tickets, please. Don't ask for stuff from me in-game. Especially when I'm streaming. Just file a ticket and I'll get to it. I'm going to head to my base. Maybe I'll have some gunpowder there. But otherwise, we're going to head over to that village with what we have. And if anybody wants to come or join me there, we can help each other out with quests. Make some Q-bucks. See, I'm pretty sure I'm actually going as fast just walking as I would on horseback. Now, if the terrain was good and there were bridges, horseback would obviously be faster. But it's not, and there aren't. So this seems to be just as easy. And if you are watching on Twitch or YouTube, thanks for tuning in. Please consider following me on Twitch or subscribing on YouTube. And if you're watching me on Twitch and you want to see a whole lot more of me, check out my YouTube channel. I have all of my streams archived going back about a year and change now. I think there's about 265, 272 hour-long streams on there for you to watch. Should you be masochistic enough to want to do that. And if you want to join us here in game, we're at play.1mc3.com. Lots of TNT, but you know, you can't really give TNT to villagers. Now it doesn't look like it. I have zombie bandit flesh coming out the wazoo, but I only have 2 total. Also, I forgot how to operate doors, apparently. Everything is going great today. Alright, let's head back to the village. Minus 2347, minus 849. That's a long way away. Hey, Zippy. I didn't see Zippy join, but he's here now.
He's been AFK for hours.
Oh, has he been on the entire time?
Yeah.
I just saw his head on the map, and I hadn't seen him earlier, so I guess it just didn't register that he's been on. It's all good. In the neighborhood. Nicky boy. What up, Nicky boy?
Nicky boy has a badass base.
Badass base.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's been working on something out in the wilderness, right? Started a war tribe.
Yep.
I'm looking forward to seeing that.
Pretty badass.
I have to go check it out one of these days. Maybe we'll go we'll poke around for vulnerabilities.
Yeah, good luck with that.
Is it like a fortress?
Yeah, with lava and yeah, it's pretty scary.
Is this an encounter location? No, I would have remembered. This is an encounter location. This is somebody's base, and it's a nice one. Oh, it's Apex's. Cool build, Apex. That looks kind of like it belongs there. It looks like it just spawned in with the world. So I need to be cutting north. It doesn't matter so much if I go through the taiga now, because it's a lot easier without a horse. I'm running a little low on food. That's kind of problematic, mildly. Oh, anyway, a while ago I started talking about what we might be able to do with the keys, and I've come up with what I think should be a decent compromise between having a system that's reasonably immersive and having a system that's actually flexible enough to be useful. What I was thinking we could do is you could have keys, use them to lock doors, the same way you do now, but you don't need the key to unlock a door. Instead of using keys to unlock doors, what you do is while holding the key, you right click the door or left click with the key to lock it, and then if you right click, it pulls up a menu of all players, and you can click on one to give them access to all doors locked with that key, or click on one to remove their access. It's crashing on the resource pack. It's possible, I guess, that the site that the resource pack gets pulled from is down. Can you reach 1mc3.com? The website, 1mc3.com, because that's where the resource packs live. Don't underestimate my skills at entering things. I'd still like to check it out, even just from the outside. I'd like to have a look at it in person. Does anybody else have that, where they crash on downloading the resource pack when they first join?
It happens to me when I go from Elvish to this game and back.
Those use the same resource pack. That's odd.
For Elvish?
Yeah, Elvish uses... Wait, no. Elvish doesn't have a resource pack.
Right. So when I come in from Elvish, it happens. But if I log out of Tribal and then go to work or whatever, and then come back and log back into Minecraft, it doesn't freeze it as bad.
So, what I'm thinking here is that there's no significant drawback to having the resource pack enabled all the time. The only thing it'll really do, theoretically, is it might look funny if you're using a wooden sword. So what I could do is I could simply offer direct download of the resource pack, which you could manually install and activate. And then you could turn off the automatic server resource pack and it wouldn't try to download it every single time. That might make the problem go away for a lot of you. So I'll look into that. I'll get a link to the resource pack sorted out. And just to clarify, nobody's mayor of this place, right? No, it's still village type. Okay. When somebody becomes mayor, it actually shows the owner when you enter the region. And it'll also show it if you do region info. So this is not. I was just talking to him. He has corrupt spider eyes, which is definitely a quest we can do. Good. Thank you. Alright, well that was easy. And my prestige with the citizens of Strong and Iron Trap. Okay, now I need 418 blocks. Hey, Woffs. Is there anybody who can sleep? I'm not going to accept that quest right now because I can't realistically get that in the amount of time required. I know Mason's pretty good at grinding up records. Maybe I can buy one from him. Oh! Alright, just bash it all together to fix it. Make it as fixed as you can. And that'll be fine. Okay, some more cash here. Poisonous potatoes. I don't have more. I don't necessarily really mean like gold armor, but I'd rather have gold armor in there than no armor. Just fix it, you know, mash it together so that we get fixed armor instead of a bunch of nearly broken armor. Hey, TL. Bye, TL. Okay, so we talked to that guy, and then there's the guy, the man in the high castle over there. Which, by the way, if you haven't seen The Man in the High Castle on Amazon and you like alternative history fiction, it is well worth checking out. It's a very gripping, well-written, dystopian story. Okay, so we're going to go kill some zombie bandits. Put my compass where it's supposed to be. Click on quests, and we'll click on the zombie bandit flesh quest, and our compass will point us to the nearest place to get them. 18 from 4? Wow, diamonds? Is that what we're talking about here? Because that's very impressive. 5. Still very impressive. What is this? This is somebody's private claim. Let's take a look. But you might have to remind me, I'm not always good at remembering these things, but I will make a direct link to the resource pack download, so if you're really having trouble with the resource pack automatic download, you can manually install it. That's yours, Siggy? Ow. He's blocked it out pretty good. I mean, I could get in there if I really urgently had to, but I'm going to take Siggy's word for it. I'm not sure how far this quest location is, but there are a lot of zombie bandit flesh quest locations, so I'm not overly concerned. So Nikki started up a warrior tribe WoF still. I don't know if you guys are thinking about starting your own or joining another tribe. But at least you'll have somebody to fight if you do. And I've decided to keep the tribe claims on sale for a while. I think what I maybe need to do is have a way to get a couple of tribes going early in the game. So that people can join one, and then just kind of let... that is not a good spawn. I don't know why my terrain generator thought that was flat enough to put an encounter on. Because this block underneath it has been pasted in to flatten the place out, which makes sense, mostly, but just not under these circumstances. So that's the place, right? I only need one, but I'm gonna... Alright, there we go. Bring it, folks. Ah, jeez. Just don't be the boss guy, okay? He wasn't the boss guy, good. The zombie bandits aren't so bad. I think that's the leader, because he's got a diamond sword. Actually, what I was thinking is more about, and this would be for the next beta, but I was thinking about having a system where a tribe has a maximum number of members, and that maximum number increases depending on how much territory you have. So you could start a small tribe cheaply and easily, but it wouldn't be as easy to get a tribe with lots of members. You'd have to actually go out and get more territory. And the territory is still pretty expensive, so that would allow you to grind out more influence, but you'd be able to start a tribe sooner. And it still wouldn't necessarily be like dirt cheap or anything. Maybe ballpark of 50. That's something 2 people can do in a day, right? And that seems like a reasonable level of dedication to expect, I think. If you tell me why, I might. Why do you keep throwing Q-Bucks at me? I mean, I appreciate it, and I like being rich. I just don't know why you're not keeping them yourself. I would much rather have that you actually play the game than just throw all of your Q-Bucks at me and never accomplish anything in the game. Well, if you say so. If people don't need Q-Bucks, then I'm doing something wrong. I guess one point is that people haven't really started building shops yet, so there aren't a whole lot of things to spend your Q-Bucks on just yet. That'll change. I mean, bear in mind, this server's only been running for what, a little over a week now? Has it been longer than that? I'm not quite sure even. Alright, so let's turn this in.
I think it's been a couple weeks.
Has it been a couple weeks already? I know I was planning on launching on the 1st, and I ended up being late. I don't know how late exactly. I'll check, but if it's been longer than 10 days, I'd be surprised. It's got to be one of these buildings. Hey, how you doing? Up to 5 and a light of map. I can do light of map alone. That's not too hard. I am running low on food. Anybody in the clan want to come out here? Maybe help me quest, but definitely deliver some food. Unless I'm really lucky and this is outside of the village area. It's not. Oh well. I could always kill some sheep along the way. Seen a bunch of delicious looking animals during my travels today. If you're watching on Twitch or YouTube, you want to join us, my name's Stately, this is play.1mc3.com, please feel free to do so. It is a public server. All we ask is that you not be a Titanic douche nozzle. Alright, again, I don't really know how far out this is. We just have to follow the compass until we get there. Oh, you look delicious. Hello, lunch. Gotta start gathering some food along the way or I'm going to run into problems. Do I have any extra food with me? No, just the fish. 1448 minus 124. Other side of the map. If you're wondering what the hell you're looking at, by the way, TribalCraft is a new survival game type which I've been working on. This is our second open beta. Not completely feature complete. You can't sit on the seats, really? That's unfortunate. Which ones are you trying to use? Anyway, not quite feature complete yet, but we have a tribe system which is similar to factions. Tries to be a little more granular, and I've tried to make the gameplay a little more in line with vanilla Minecraft. Because with factions, what you see a lot is that people will make underground bases, hide their bases. There's generally not a bunch of building pretty stuff involved, so we use a protection system here that's hopefully reasonably straightforward. There are merchant clans and warrior clans and different zones where you can and can't PvP with or without consequences. And on top of all of that, we have a questing system, which it's a little bare bones still. There are only about 50 quests now, and they're not really well balanced. There are some really easy ones, and there are some really hard ones. But that's what it's a beta for. It's still a lot of fun to play, and it's coming along pretty good. I happen to know for a fact that this is a MapQuest location because I've done this before. I think I've done it at this exact location too. Alright, what do we got here? These skeleton riders, I think they're too far away from me because they're not... Oh, they do have like horrible speed. They're not that hard to deal with though. Again, working on the balance, trying to get all of these quests interesting. And more or less challenging. This is a low-level quest, though. Except for this guy. He's kind of a dick. I didn't realize I hadn't killed him yet. Alright, let me retreat a little bit and eat some food. Or not. Maybe not. Damn it. Alright. Everything's going great today. Let's just head on back to the same location. This'll probably point me there. Why is it that you always spawn on the frickin' roof in Minecraft? I mean, look at these beds. There's nothing but space all the way around, and you still spawn on the effing roof above it. Alright, we'll just go back and take another stab at this. After retrieving some food. That is what it is. Play.1mc3.com. Is there anything else I was running out of at the time? I don't think so. I think this will do. Well, let's try this again. What were you asking? Yeah, I apologize for the lack of privacy for members of the Knights of Ni. When I'm streaming, other people will obviously be able to see our private clan chat.
Yeah, it's all good. I just didn't know if he knew or not.
That's not true. Actually, it should be because I have an SRV record, but it doesn't work for everybody, so I don't advertise it. Because some routers don't support SRV records, and a lot of consumer routers don't. So don't go telling people that, please. Oh, you actually posted it on Twitch, too. So yeah, SRV records are a port-dependent routing table system that would theoretically allow me to, say, point Minecraft to 1mc3.com and you'd get to our server, and point Empyrean to 1mc3.com and you'd get to our Empyrean server, which could be on completely different machines. But again, older routers, if you go back to like the era of the WRT54G, and a lot of people still have that kind of routers. Not specifically the WRT, I think it does support SRV records. But a lot of cheaper routers don't support SRV records and just get horribly confused, so I'd appreciate it if you don't tell people to connect through just1mc3.com. I always keep those two things strictly separate. Mostly because I'm kind of picky about my routers. And I don't care much about cable modems. I just use whatever surfboard is available on retail shelves on any given day. Alright. You need to drop about 13 gunpowder for me. I got 1/13 of my wish. Call that a win. Another idea that I had. Let me run this by you guys, and let me hear what you guys think. So one thing that this is not a player trap as such. This is natural. Shall we go have a look? You guys want to see what's down there? Big old cavern. Nothing too special by the look of it, but some iron. We can definitely dig up a little iron. Make sure I'm not going to get bummer. And minor detour. All right. Who said disco was dead? And now you guys can see, hopefully. Maybe, I don't know, maybe not. Chair dancing. This is, there's a lot of iron down here. Oh, hello! What the hell? Why is there... Oh, Jesus. Did my sword just disappear? No. Somehow I just put in the wrong inventory slot. I'm a genius! Not sure how that happened, but... whatever. I can never resist a good cave. I always have to take a peek if I find one. Anyway, exploring's most of the fun of the game, right? Well, some of the fun of the game, anyway. Nothing here. Welcome back, Flyboy. How you doing? That's it, I think. That's everything there is to see here. So we'll just tower right back up where we came from. You just can't resist, can you?
I've got a power, I can warn him.
I don't know if it would help much.
Probably not.
Alright, I think we're getting close. The terrain is starting to look familiar. Only now it's raining, and that's less fun. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. You guys seeing this? You know what this means, right? This means we get to break out the tree killer. I actually discovered that I think World Edit has a feature that does exactly this with a custom tool. I spent 3 hours writing this code for nothing. But it is very fun.
Good game.
Right? It's more satisfying when you can do it with a tool you created yourself. Here's another one. We'll just do this the easy way. There we go. Please don't leave for floating treetops, people. It makes the stately sad. Is this like something somebody created to hide in and actually fight the mobs? I do believe it is. Trap them in the hole? Huh, clever.
It doesn't work.
Okay. Clever in theory.
Yes, clever in theory. Nikki and I, yeah, it's a rough one. Neither one of us had a bow, so
yeah, without a bow, this is basically
it was rough.
A disaster. I'm kind of just going after this guy first because he's not shooting.
Mr. Badass.
I need to see if there's anything I can do to improve hostile mob behavior, because it's kind of a pain in the butt the way it works right now. If you get too far away, they just kind of stop targeting you, and you can just plink them off from a distance. Ah, jeez, I'm down to 4 hearts again. Improve their behavior. Make them a little smarter.
Yeah, because those flying monkey things, it took forever for them to aggro on me.
Yeah, they don't like targeting people. I've noticed that myself too.
But they hit hard.
So I didn't get my light of map. I killed the guy. Should have been him. That's another spider. Ah, there it is. Alright, got my light of map. Let's take this one back to the village, which is north of here? I think it's north of here. I might set a waypoint for it so I don't have to wait until the quest completion thing goes off before I can start navigating my way back. There it is. Alright, so once that goes off, once the game realizes that you've completed the quest, are we doing lag spikes? Is that what we're doing today? Weird. It'll actually point you to south. Good. I'm glad I took the time to look. Somebody sleep, please. Thank you. Appreciate it. That's an adorable little valley. I've never seen this before. Must have walked by here a couple times already, but it's not really a valley. It is kind of neat. I can imagine putting a little hidden base tucked away there. Alright. Heading back, we're going to turn this in. That should get our standing with that village up. I'm kind of hoping I'm going to manage to get control of this village to become its mayor. It's not close to our base, which is kind of a shame, but it's better than nothing.
Well, we know how to build long railroads.
You know, I'd be happy to build a big long railroad out here. That'd be kind of fun. 73 diamonds on one trip. Very nice. And nobody came after you? Like nobody tried to harass you along the way? No, prestige doesn't reset. There's no way for prestige to go down. So I don't know what you think is happening, but what you think is happening is not what happened. Oh, what do you guys think? Red crate? Minus 21. 1261.
Depends on how close you are to it now.
I'm not.
I'm not either.
I'm also not particularly well armed. I don't really have anything I can't live without. But I might be the closest person to it. So I'm going to turn this quest in. Because it's on the way anyway. And then I'll take a look. Maybe if I can get there without anybody being too close to me in the wilderness, I'll take a stab at it. And somehow there's somebody here. Snicks! What's up, Snicks? How you doing? Okay, my map has stopped tracking me. That's stupid. It probably stopped when I went into mod mode. Wow, it's like lighting Glitch Valley here. Alright, where is this guy? Here? Is it you? Yes, you are. Vindictive Brew, I haven't done that one yet. Okay, let's pull up the waypoint. Remember, guys, you can get a waypoint for upcoming rent crates, and when green crates spawn, they will also show you a waypoint for like 5 minutes. The reason I only do it for 5 minutes is because I don't want players to be going to crates that aren't there anymore. And that was the wrong button. Alright, here. Okay, let's see about this crate. Let's see how close we can get. I am definitely interested in getting one. Like I said, I have the keys. It's a long way, but it's not insanely long. Ah, geez, Psycho's already there? How is that even possible? I don't know, maybe he has an Elytra. He can't have an Elytra. I don't think I have a chance. Well, Psycho isn't there. He's somewhere completely different. Maybe I
No,
do have
but
a
you
chance.
won't. You
Let's
won't
find
make
out.
it in. You won't make it in time.
No,
Somebody else is headed that way.
Who's close?
Nikki.
Nikki. Alright, well, so be it. It is all good. Let me check the map and see if I can get an idea of what's going on. Yeah, Nikki's definitely closer. Ruben's closer too. I don't even know if Ruben's going for it. Alright, that's too bad. Oh, aren't you guys glad I have a push to mute button? Alright, let's go back to the village and we're going to try that Vindictive Brew quest. I still don't have a waypoint for the village. But it's due north of here, so it won't be too hard to find.
Yeah, you're getting pretty close. Just straight north.
Yeah, I headed straight south out of it, so... That's gotta hurt. But hey, look at me. I'm on 4 levels. I can't go 5 minutes without dying on this map. Alright. Who has good quests for Stately? This guy. Corrupt Spider Eye, just 2 for 1. That's a level 1 quest. That other guy has a 4 or 5 for me now, so we're going to go and talk to him, because I want some good stuff. Alright, man. I'll do it. For 8 Q-Bucks, I'll do it. And that's out this way. So one thing I am going to do with the quests for the next beta is I am going to separate the quests by security zone. So some quests will only spawn in the Outer Realm, some quests will only spawn in the Wilderness, and the very high level quests, if I decide to do this, might only spawn in the area beyond the Wilderness, which I talked about briefly yesterday. That would be an area that's basically kind of a Nightmare vanilla mode. All of the mobs would spawn with more HP, they'd spawn with more frequency, but there would also be better concentration of ore to be found. And like I said, the very high level, the level 9 and 10 quests would only be found. But what I also think I'm going to do is have a minimum number of quests completed requirement for each level, so that you can't just like burn through 10 levels from a specific quest giver. You have to do a bunch of level 1 quests. Well, maybe not a bunch, but a few. Oh boy. I have a crate key. I'd be willing to sell it, or oh boy. Floating treetop. That's not a priority right now. This guy is my priority right now. Let's see if I can... Oh, he's getting close. Stay away from me, Father Atro Satanas. Alright. Kite the bastard and see what we can do. Dude, you can keep your own mining stuff. The recommended tax, I think, is going to be like 10%. That wasn't terrible. So if you want to... Father Atro Satanas is Latin. It's part of an exorcism. Father Atro Satanas is Latin for go back to Satan. It's from The Exorcist. Well, I'll tell you what we can do. I mean, if you want to buy a key, I'll sell you one for 8 Q-Bucks. But if you prefer, we can split the contents. Now it's Fada is imperative go, Fada to go. Retro is back, and Satanas is to Satan. So Father Retro Satanas means go back to Satan. I took Latin in school. It never really stuck, but I did take Latin in school. These guys don't really drop anything good, but I figured I should just, for the sake of completion. Okay, sounds like a plan. That sounds fair, yeah. And guys, if you want to contribute more, please feel free. If you can't, don't worry about it. But 10% is the recommended tax contribution for the Knights of Ni. And if you're watching on Twitch or YouTube, you like what you're seeing, please do consider following me on Twitch or subscribing on YouTube. And, you know, if I get a bunch of subscribers, I might actually stop saying that every 15 minutes. Not particularly. I don't like it when people just randomly give me stuff. I feel like I should work for it. So, although I appreciate it when people run up to me and throw Q-Bucks at me, I'd much rather that you didn't. Use them yourself. Start a shop. Do something interesting with them. Get yourself a land claim and build a tower. Do need stuff. I don't want you guys to be just randomly giving me your stuff. I mean, I appreciate the sentiment. 10 Q-Bucks. Alright. Ah, balls. Oh, it was a mall music disc. Where do you want to meet, Nikki? We can meet anywhere as long as it's in the Outer Realm. But I do have to go back to base and grab a key. So maybe we can just meet at base. In my base, south of spawn. Not my base, our base. Okay, I'll meet you there. Regions, Portal of Neem or Land of Knee. Land of Knee, that's where we're going. I like my compass tool. It's still a little crude. It's not quite perfect, but I like it. I think it's a massive improvement over the default compass. And it'll probably get better as time goes by. So how do you guys feel about limiting the available quests based on the number of total quests you did? It would be something like an experience level, but I obviously can't use the default levels because those go up and down. What I've noticed in this beta is that people would like do one quest for a villager, do the next quest for that villager, the next quest, the next quest, and then, you know, like 30 minutes later they're getting themselves nuked by some level 5 quests because they did a couple of easy quests. And they're being given quests that are just far too high level to deal with. So having like a minimum level where a level would basically be total quests completed. So in order to do a level 2 quest, you have to have 3 level 1 quests completed, that kind of thing.
That might not be a bad idea.
I'm hoping that's not a bad idea. I think it would make the progression a little more even, and it would prevent people from getting themselves in trouble and frustrated really early in the game. I'm not going to make structural changes like that to this beta. The stuff like that will be in the next beta, which will start beginning of July. We still have over a month on this beta. Planning on running it until the beginning of July. It doesn't do that. There is literally not a single line of code anywhere that would decrease your prestige. There's nothing that can... You can go kill villagers and your prestige wouldn't go down. The only thing I can think of is that maybe 2 villages are right next to each other or got merged together so that it looks like it's one village. But that's the only thing I can think of. You'd have to show me where it is. I do have your ticket and I haven't looked at it yet, so I'll get to the bottom of it, but it's not disappearing. I had a pearl dispenser. By the way, friendly members of the Knights of Knee, we need to start collecting ender pearls because we need to go to the end. Also, I need to do some donation chests, huh? Maybe you can do that, Joker. Maybe you can set up like a tithing box somewhere where basically just a chest with a hopper on top of it with like the suggested tax rate. It could be inside. It could be in the treasury, for example, or it could be somewhere outside.
Okay.
I want to get started on the road soon, so if y'all want to be in a road building crew, a work gang, a chain gang, if you will, we're going to get that set up. Remember, if somebody's in your region and you don't want them to be in your region, currently this only works for private region, but you can /region evict them. What if there was a way to cause red crates to spawn? Like a specific quest would cause a red crate to spawn if you defeat the bad guy. I did do some missions
as long as it spawned where you were at.
Well, that would be too easy.
I guess. But then your hard work would possibly go to someone
Possibly
else.
benefit somebody else, that's true. That's what we kind of already have. I mean, when a random red crate spawns, that's effectively a red crate supply drop, right? But maybe like a head, just you feed it 10 Q-Bucks or 5 Q-Bucks, and if there are at least 3 players online, a random red crate appears somewhere in the world. That might be good. I mean, we need some money sinks. That wouldn't be a money sink. That would be the exact opposite of a money sink. All right, Nikki, I'm at base. I see that you're close to us in the west. So let me go ahead and grab one of my keys. I got pretty lucky with these guys dropping off quest mobs. And I did decrease the drop rate a little bit at one point to, I think it was 1% per... crap, I think they're at my house. Because they're not here. So let's run down to my house. Fortunately, that's not far. Sorry, Nikki, I don't mean to waste your time. Another thing needs doing, guys, is we need to get some cows going. Because leather is something we're definitely going to want.
I haven't been able to find any nearby to bring over.
No, I haven't really seen many either. But what I should at least do is always walk around with a lead, so that if I do find one, I can get it. I won't be long. I'm just going to grab my thing and then I'll come running back, Nikki. Or if you want to come start heading towards spawn, we can meet there. Trying to corner the market? Is that what you're doing? You're killing them all so that you can be like the only person who has cows? That would be hilarious. I mean, you can't really because they spawn. There's one here, but that's not that close. I bet I could get him back though. Right, okay, check. And I'm just gonna offload some junk here too. I seem to be sitting on a lot of stuff I don't urgently need. Like lily pads. Why do I have lily pads? Who knows? Check out my awesome crate key. It's Nikki. Hi, Nikki. Hi, Dr. Nick. We can do it here. We don't have to go back there or anything. Think TL's going to give us a hard time? Alright, let's see what we got here. I got... Oh, it's not loading. I hate it when that happens. I got a chest head. I got... How many Q-Bucks did I have? Because I have a lot more now.
I think you had 11.
I'm a looting 3 book. So it looks like I might have gotten...
No, you probably had more than 11, because I didn't see when you traded in some quests.
So I got a looting 3 book. About 12 maybe. I think I got 8 from that last one. I had 11 before that. Oh, and the skull. Yeah, I figured you might want the looting book. Tell you what, I'll give you the looting book, you give me the diamonds, and you get 6 Q-bucks. How's that sound? Probably stream delay here. And what did I say, 6 Q-bucks? There you go. Pleasure doing business. Squid head. Yeah, the chest head isn't loading right now, but that's just Minecraft being Minecraft. Thank you. It's not bad, all things considered. I got some diamonds out of it. I'll just put them all in the tax chest, I think. Actually, maybe I won't. Maybe I'll make myself something nice. Really? That's pretty low. I've seen much higher stream delays. I know there are people out there who have a stream delay in the 30-second range. Is that on Twitch or YouTube?
I think my delay is probably about 10 to 15 seconds, but since I'm in Discord with you, then I have no delay for the chat part, but just for the video part.
I hear you. That's not bad. I mean, I was kind of used to anything from 30 seconds to sometimes a minute, so that's perfectly reasonable.
Yeah, it doesn't bug me. I've had it where it's been pretty bad, but with you, but not now. Bless you.
Thank you. For the record, guys, I can't mute Discord, so you might not hear me sneeze, but Joker definitely did just now. Yeah, it looks like maybe Twitch is cleaning its act up. We're doing pretty good here. We got a decent supply. I'm not gonna start making myself diamond armor until I can actually afford to enchant it. So maybe tonight I'll lock myself in the grinder for a little while and see if I can get leveled up enough to get myself some diamond gear. Okay, what do you guys want to do now? I could go back to that village, do a little more questing, or we can do something a little more exciting. What do you guys think? Anybody need help with anything? Alright, well, you guys think that over. I am going to step away for just a moment, answer the call of nature. Who touched my marlin? That's not something you hear every day, is it? I'll be right back, guys. It's not even running. I'd have to spin it up and reinitialize it. I'm going to revisit Twitch versus Minecraft someday. But right now, it's too rough. You know, when we get to a point where there are maybe 10, 12 people consistently on Twitch, and then there are maybe enough people to actually participate and make it interesting. It's a great idea. I love Twitch versus Minecraft. But it requires a lot of people on Twitch to actually make it interesting because, you know, you're betting on players, and if there are 2 people, that doesn't work. So, you know, it is what it is. When I'm internet famous, we'll revisit Twitch versus Minecraft. So all you really have to do is, you know, tell 20 of your closest friends and tell them to tell 20 of their closest friends, and we'll do a whole pyramid scheme thing. How's that sound? I'll be right back, guys. by the way, we do have a bit of a milestone to celebrate today. Maybe not today, it might have been a while ago, but we hit 500 combined followers on Twitch and YouTube, which is, completely arbitrary.
Hey, State, if you got a second, come over up towards my place at our tribe.
All right. Does anybody have diorite? How much do you need? It's 350 on Twitch now and 150 something on YouTube. So that's cool.
This is Flyboy's bridge in place. It looks pretty neat.
Oh, this is Flyboy's place. He's been asking me to come check it out. The bridge is a bit overwhelming, but the house is nice. I don't think I have a couple stacks. I probably have a couple, not a couple of stacks. Oh god! Every time somebody says lag, I have to type TPS and just prove to y'all that we're running at 19.99 ticks per second. Thank you very much.
Flyboy, you need to lock your chest.
You need to lock your chest, Flyboy.
Yeah, there's a diamond in there and a diamond sword.
This is nice, though. Well done, Flyboy. 216? I don't know what you're referring to. 216 on YouTube? I don't think I have 216 on YouTube. I thought I had like 150 or something on YouTube. Do I have 216 on YouTube? Huh. I mean, it's possible. Yeah, it's nice. I think if I were to have set this up, I would have had the bridge go straight and then maybe have like stairs going up along the side. Ramp bridges look a little bit weird. No, I believe you. Then we hit 500 combined between Twitch and YouTube probably weeks ago, and I didn't notice. So be it. Cool. Anyway, more the merrier. Next step, 1,000. Remember, guys, I'm doing a face reveal when I hit 1,000 followers on Twitch or YouTube, but not combined. The fence got you. Yeah, you need to lock your... We also probably shouldn't be mentioning out loud that it's not locked, by the way. That might be...
I'm hanging out here.
A problem. Cool. I should have brought the rest of the keys back with me. But that's okay. Alright, let's... if nobody has any brilliant ideas or anything that they need me to help out with, I'm going to head back to that village and... see if there's anything else I can do with regards to you want to see Stately's face. I don't know, man. You might think you want to see my face, but then I'm going to do a face reveal and you're going to be like, my God, how can that man be so pretty and so talented? It's just not fair. And then you'll be all resentful. I mean, now at least you can console yourself in the delusion that I'm ugly. Right? You can be like, oh, he has a dulcimer voice, and he's very talented, and he knows how to develop Minecraft plugins that are awesome and millions of people love, but he's probably ugly. And were you to discover I'm not, and I was like the perfect specimen of a human being, which obviously I am, that might just, cause resentment. I don't want to cause resentment. I'm being a little bit specious here. This is a server. This is play.1mc3.com. We've been around for about 2 years. It is public. You are welcome to join us if you want to. Welcome to the stream, by the way, Blade. We are currently on our TribalCraft server. This is a new game mode that I've been working on for a little while. It's kind of factionsy in that you can create tribes and join tribes. It's got PvP areas, it's got PvE areas, you can create warrior tribes or merchant tribes depending on whether you want to fight other people or just make lots of money. It's got a questing system, which is still a little rudimentary, but that's why it's in beta. It is already a lot of fun. We have all kinds of quest locations like this right here. And you are welcome to join us. Again, I'm on the wrong side of the map. As previously stated, I will not do a face reveal until I get to 1,000 followers on Twitch. And maybe I'll face cam streams after that, but that's where we need to get first. Maybe I'll do one with a Richard Nixon mask or something. Groucho Marx mustache. Don't go botting me, please. That's not appropriate. On the other hand, don't. Rather do it the right way. So this village is kind of far away. Like I said, we need to get started on road building. We're gonna start putting together a chain gang soon, and first thing we're going to do is set up a road from our base to spawn, and then from spawn to the portal that we purchased. And then from there on out, maybe we'll continue it on to this village. If I manage to become its mayor, if I can convince the villagers to give me the keys to the village. Another thing I think maybe we need is, and you guys can tell me if this is a good idea or a bad idea, maybe we should have the ability to transfer private regions to the clan when you join a clan. Assuming they meet the requirements for clan regions. They're in the right zone, the right security zone. I don't see the village on the map. It's right in front of me, isn't it? Due west. I think. We'll find out. For the record, guys, I was being facetious earlier. I'm not like a complete narcissist. Ah! Jeez. That never happens. Never had a chance. I'm also a little mystified by why I keep spawning on the roof. Really, guys? If you're gonna alter my builds, put a little bit of effort into it. Don't just half-ass it, for God's sake.
I'm sorry I half-assed it.
Actually, I was planning on adding the ramps like on this side. At the very least to that side, but on this side, we're going to sooner rather than later have to start moving things. The farm is definitely in the way, and I don't know, maybe the grinder can stay if we like prettify it a little bit on the outside.
I think it could be moved underground and we could have an access to it from the mine entrance.
Yeah, but you can't protect stuff underground.
Oh, true.
I have no objection to it being above ground if we, you know, make it a little pretty. But we have a good amount of terrain. I mean, we have a 7x7 chunk region and a 3x3 chunk region, so we're not going to like run out of space. Things like that should probably be towards the edges. Maybe we can like mark off a specific area for farms. That's never a bad advice. If your computer's been running too long and you just have a bunch of stuff running in the background, anything will slow down. You can also pull open the task manager and just start killing processes. Well, how many times have I died so far during the stream today? 2, 3? Not the end of the world, but it doesn't make me feel clever. The resource pack will only cause you lag when you're logging in because it loads it. After that, the resource pack will have no effect. Alright, Joker, take it easy. Thank you for everything.
You're welcome. Good night, guys.
And have a great weekend. See you soon.
Tomorrow.
Pretty much tomorrow. Alright, I am west of where I want to be. I'm east of where I want to be. I need to be heading west and a little bit north. Like I said, this weekend I will create a manual download link for the resource pack so that if your computer has trouble downloading it when you join, you can just disable the server resource pack and manually install it. The only issue with that, like I said earlier, would be that your wooden swords might end up looking like keys or charms or headifiers, depending on how much damage they have. I really need pearls, but Endermen keep nuking me, and I am in a protected region. So what do you think? Am I going to be safe if I stand here? Probably not quite. This should be okay though. Alright, come on, boy. Oh, okay. So no, the answer is no. I wasn't safe. Jesus. I am completely inept today. I can't fight a single thing. Like every time I turn around, something's killing me. Alright, let's at least make it daytime. Yeah, guess what happens after that? Oh, you already know, don't you? Yes. I so dead. I so dead. I said to my friend, I'm so dead. And he said, why are you so dead? And I said, Enderman killed me. And he said, oh man, that sucks. And I was like, yeah man, that sucks. Onwards, folks. Onwards and upwards. I am a stubborn bastard. And just because I can't, even get to a village a couple thousand blocks away, that doesn't mean I'm not going to just keep trying over and over again. Although I might need to hire a bodyguard the way things are going. By the way, any content creators around? Does anybody want to contribute some new content for the next beta? There are some things that I have lined up that I need material for. You have to wait a minute 40 before you can mine this crate? You mean it hasn't spawned yet, or what? What I'm looking for in particular is somebody who can do pixel art for the resource pack. I want to replace much of the custom quest items with actual custom items, because right now they're just glowing versions of existing items that have been renamed, but I would like to it won't let you put your looting book on a diamond sword? Why not? That's weird. I don't know what exactly it is you're doing with mining fatigue, but you, as a rule, unless it's in the wilderness and you're at war. Can't break head blocks in other people's regions. Was it like on top of a... Well, apparently he broke it, so I'm thinking it was like on top of an ocean monument or something. Alright, sooner or later we're going to get there again. I think maybe I should have brought a bed. I could have set my bed spawn there. Maybe we'll kill a couple of sheep along the way. Make ourselves a bed. This encounter location is, I'm not sure what. Okay, gotcha. I just wanted to warn you that, the mining fatigue is one thing, but you are actually physically prevented from breaking heads in other people's regions unless you're at war. Unless you're in the wilderness. Can I get you? Minecraft. No. You know why? Because I'm dirt poor. I would buy the entire world Minecraft if I could afford it, but I can't. Sorry. Happy birthday, though, in advance, tomorrow. Am I even going the right way? I'm not even really paying attention at this point. I'm just kind of goofing off. Were you, like, following me around? Hey, there's a sheep. Alright, I'm just gonna gather up some wool so I can place a bed over by the village. Because this walking back and forth every time is getting a little infuriating. Just a little infuriating. Is that a sheep? That looks like a sheep. Hello, sheep. Sheep. I'm looking forward to the colored beds in 112. Speaking of which, a 5th pre-release was released today. This guy's on fire, otherwise I would have very much liked to try to get him to kill the creeper. That's a tough one. Alright, that's enough wool for me to make a bed, and I'll be able to find some wood. So we're, back on track. Combat cooldown, just timed out on Psycho. Wait, what? Oh, God, that's... I looked away for 2 seconds because somebody posted a picture of what appears to be just a blank Minecraft sky on Discord, and I saw it scroll by. I still don't know what it is I'm looking at. Hello, Hannah. Why are you following me around? Don't. Stop it. Go away. Anyway, we're almost there. Unless you want to be my bodyguard, in which case, please feel free to continue to follow me around. Not the first time Hannah's been here, right? I mean, hello, Hannah, but Hannah's been here before. I feel like I'm walking right by the place. This is why I need to waypoint it, because as far as I can tell I am. Let's check in here. Nope. I am southeast of where I need to be, so we're gonna head northwest. And then we'll be there. And it's gonna be awesome. Well, it's gonna be not awesome per se. So has anybody come up with a good strategy to do anything even vaguely automatic with getting those discs? Because I like those quests. The only problem is there's enough of them that they kind of end up blocking almost all of the villagers around level 5. And that's obviously not desirable. I mean, you guys saw the 2 guys I was talking to. They both want records now. And those are not the only quest givers there, but those are the ones where I have done a couple quests already. You are absolutely welcome to Blade. The more the merrier. Oh! I fell on my keys. I said it like I fell on my cheese. I fell on my cheese. Yeah, you gotta kind of lure the creepers in, right? I mean, you can... It's easier to get a skeleton than a creeper. Could you make a shop across from your house? Yeah? I mean, it seems to me intuitively that yes is the right answer to that. Is your house in our region, or? I'm not sure that I know which one your house is. Is it the one just north of Joker's place? I mean, yes, absolutely. Please build a shop. Shops are awesome. You should absolutely build a shop. It doesn't even really matter much where. Oh, God, my brain is melting. I can't find this freaking village. Due east of me. Alright. Once I get there, I am going to waypoint it so that I don't have to do this horrible, goofy, incompetent march around the desert again. Welcome, Broken Blade. Come on through the tribal portal if you want to join us. Take a minute or two to look at the tutorial stuff, please. I put a lot of time in it, and it should answer most of your questions. And remember, guys, if you like what you see, or even if you're not completely disgusted, I'm not picky. Please consider following me on Twitch or subscribing on YouTube. This enforcer just never despawned, I guess. That's strange. So this guy needs gunpowder, and I have been collecting gunpowder, but I'm only halfway there. But there are like 4 or 3 other quest givers here. I need some wood. I need a tree. There's trees up there. I want to make a bed so that I can at least respawn here when I inevitably die stupidly in about 90 seconds. Well, let's take a step back. And I guess we can just wait for them to burn down. Or kill each other because they're idiots. Really? Seriously? How are you not already dead? That's better. Welcome to Tribal, man. Best new thing to happen to Minecraft since the last cool new thing to happen to Minecraft. You know what I was really hoping for when I replaced the word lag with the word puppies? I was really hoping that people would take that as a reason to spell lag in all kinds of interesting different ways. That was sarcasm. What's up, Psycho? Alright, so I need to find a place close to the village, but not too close, where I can plop down a bed. You looking for your horse? I'll keep my eyes open. What was it? Did it have a saddle? Great. Didn't think this brilliant cunning plan all the way through. I'm just making myself a little hidey hole where I can pop down a bed and respawn safely if I die. all I'm doing right now. With a giant skylight. Great. Let's see. Let's do this and this and this. Like this. Oh, he's serious. He's writing in capitals. We shall pop down workbench because why the hell not? Put in here. I'm not going to put a chest down or anything here because there's no protection, but you know, the worst thing that happens if somebody decides to break this bed is I spawn somewhere I didn't expect to spawn. That's definitely not the end of the world. That wasn't even me. That was No Cheat Plus going off. Alright. I was just going to warn him, and No Cheat Plus was like, nah. Dude's going down. And bam! You got CP'd. Didn't like it, Blade? Not that you're required to like it. There we go. Hey, you found your horse. Excellent. Okay, so I got a bed spawn nearby now. Next time something terrible happens. At least I won't have to walk the entire map again. Alright, what do we got here? You. Loki Santoro. You suck, Loki Santoro. Your quests are bad and you should feel bad. Oh, you crashed. Oh, Jesus. Well, thank you, but don't jump in front of people who are trying to kill mobs. That doesn't end well. What about this guy? There's a guy in here, right? Yeah. Oh, okay, we can do that. That's an easy one. See what he has after this, but we'll start with this. That's fine. Corrupt Spider Eye. Alright, let's go kill some spiders. You're the new bodyguard. Hey, I got a bodyguard. Excellent. Fly boy. Sorry. It's possible. A lot of that has to do with sending a bunch of chunks at once, and if you don't have a decent bandwidth towards your client, it might time you out. I did change the timeout parameter, so it shouldn't happen as often as it used to. Basically on the other side of this mountain. I don't know what the easiest way to get around this mountain is, but I do have a boat, so I don't have to swim. Something to be said for that. Choo-choo! I don't get the impression that it's very far away either, but I don't know, it might actually be up on top of the mountain. I'm not going to assume that to be the case until I've gone around it and checked it out. No, it's not on top of the mountain. That's good at least, because... Oh, here it is. That is close. That's very close. Okay. So let's see how we're going to approach this. I think this side, as clear as this, might actually not have been used for a quest yet, because There's a lot of grass here. You need to step back. I don't want to have to worry about hitting you in the face when I do this. If you want to snipe from a distance, please do. But that thing where I turn around and you're in my face is not only completely infuriating, it's also dangerous. Damn it. I guess he doesn't care. How am I down to 2 hearts on that? Bloody hell, I need better armor, guys. Okay. So that should be 2 corrupt spider eyes. That's all I need. Good stuff. Alright, let's see what else is going on here. Are there any more that dropped? I mean, if they dropped, I'm going to pick them up anyway. Right, yeah, that's good. Step directly in front of the thing I'm shooting at, and then act all surprised that I hit your horse. That is high-grade WTF-age right there. Alright, let's turn this guy in and see if his level 2 quest is any better. Because the level 1 quest, this is a 1 cubit quest. But you need to do it to get the level 2 quest, so whatever. Is this like a shortcut? This does not appear to be a shortcut. But let's check. Oh, right, with the compass. No, actually it might be. That kind of cuts straight through this big mountain I was having so much trouble going around. Cool. Maybe we'll put a little road there or something. I swear to God. The whole not being in my face every time I turn around, I would really appreciate that. Was he in here? I guess he must have been, right? Up to 8 already. Netherwart blocks. I can do netherwart blocks. We can go and grab some of the netherwart we harvested. Is there really no faster way to do this than walk back and forth incessantly? Because I've walked back and forth to this village like 10 times during the stream today. Frankly, I'm a little tired of it. Also, my gear is kind of in need of repair. My iron armor's holding out. My bow needs fixing. So I think we're going to just about be done here. Just please stop appearing in front of me every 30 seconds. I'm not asking you a lot here. Not too much to ask. Are they dead? The spiders? Is anybody not on? Everybody's on tribal right now. Seriously, every 30 seconds on the dot. Take it easy, Blade. Thanks for joining us. Sorry you couldn't get on. Don't know what the problem was there, but I hope you managed to work it out. We'd love to have you on the server. I'm just kind of heading back towards spawn right now. And I think we're going to end the stream once we get there. Hasn't been a hugely successful stream, and I apologize for that. Normally, I'm not quite so irritated by all of the irritating things that go on during the average stream, but today has been a special day. Huh. See if there's an entrance on an exit on the other side, and lo and behold. I don't know why people say lo and behold. Doesn't lo mean behold? I mean, lo and behold means look and look. Yes, you two must die at the hands of Stanley's bow. It's Stanley's bow, folks. It kills spiders. It kills creepers. It kills... not much else, to be honest. Everything else just pretty much kills Stanley. I've been practicing my old-timey radio voice. Really? Christ. Hey, Lime Glass, how you doing, man? Good to see ya. Lime Glass, folks, one of the preeminent script developers these days. Writes some really good stuff for script. He's the author of Skillet, and he maintains SK Query, and he is a friend of the server. Good to see you, man. Yeah, well, from where I'm standing, it looked like you were doing your darndest to dash in front of my face on screen every 30 seconds. We like Lime Glass. Without script developers, there would be no script, and without script, there would be no TribalCraft. Almost home. I mean, home is in my base, but that'll do. There it is. No, I said he could be my bodyguard. It's just that I'm pretty sure bodyguards are supposed to stay behind you. Cool. Well, you know what? I probably have a bunch of mushrooms down here by now. Oh yeah, the mushroom farm's doing great. We'll harvest that later on. Because that's still a quest thing. Alright, well, we made good progress in becoming mayor of that village. Not quite halfway there yet, but we'll take some more time and work on that later. But for now, thank you all for tuning in. I do appreciate your patronage, and if you haven't yet, please consider following me on Twitch, subscribing on YouTube, or even better, join us here at play.1mc3.com, where I play Minecraft, so you don't have to. Alright, folks, take it easy. Back tomorrow, same time, same channel. Peace.